TikTok, and I was like, you know what I gotta say is probably better suited for YouTube anyways. So I'm here cooking dinner. We're gonna have, I'm making two different types of meat. So lamb chops in the air fryer. Steaks are gonna go on the grill if the weather holds up. If not, I'll season them and just save them for another time. But they want macaroni and cheese because this black girl have something to say. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm trying to like fix myself. What's going on with the angles? All right, there we go. So whatever I cook today is what they're gonna have for lunch tomorrow because their school does not provide lunch. They go to a small private school. So I've been making lunches. My daughter started at that school in like 5th grade, end of 4th grade. Yeah, end of 4th grade. Going into, no, end of 5th grade, sorry. That's 2020, she was in 5th grade. So end of 4th grade, going in, end of 5th grade. And now she's in 10th grade. Okay. I'm just checking out. I haven't been live on here in a while. But I'm making macaroni and cheese, baked sweet potato, broccoli, lamb chops. And so for lunch tomorrow, they're going to take macaroni and cheese, sweet potato, and lamb chop. And then Tuesday is going to be steak. So this is kind of like prepping for a few days of lunches for the week. So they'll have lunch Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, as well as dinner. But it's just so reflective. Like the start of a thing can make you so reflective. And I'll post a little short video about what I'm reflecting on. I also posted like a divorce update over on Patreon if you're interested. But it's just so funny how, you know, this time of year, you know, we had 8-8, we had the 8-8 portal. It is now, how many days to my son's birthday? Today is the 10th. So it was 10 days, or like 9 days. His birthday is in 9 days now. So we had the 8-8 portal. For time to manifest, we had the full moon, which is known as the surging full moon. I'm a little bit into the astrology side of things lately because it does play a major part in some of the things that we can genuinely be confused about. Like, why is my Leo sun at the top of Leo season having a meltdown about something that I didn't even know was going to bother him? I'm not going to say not that serious because it was serious to him, but having a meltdown about something that I didn't even know that he could potentially have a meltdown about because it was something we talked about prior. Astrology said, be mindful of the Leos in your life. They're going to be having meltdowns. So, you know, there's all of that to consider, right? Like, it does play a part. I just love to hear the sizzle. It does play a part. So, you know, what do? You let them have the meltdown. You don't try to diffuse it. But because he's been in therapy, learning his coping skills, you gotta let him use it, right? Aside from that, there's very reflective places. Dog, my daughter said yesterday, she said, Buh, she calls her brother Buh. He calls her TT, that's their thing. She's like, Buh is going to 6th grade. I remember going to 6th grade, and it's like I look back on the photos and I'm like, I don't want you to remember going to 6th grade. 6th grade is 2021, and if you've been following me for a while, you know 2021 is when we came out of domestic violence. 2021 is when it got extra super violent that summer. Oh my gosh, leading into back to school, he was determined to like drop me and the kids off. Well, drop the kids off to school with me. And I had been doing it by myself for so many years, but it was like his way of being invasive. And it's like, well, what's wrong with him when you drop you and the kids off to school? He had never done it before, so that was strange and new. The thing about it is, I said to somebody yesterday, the harsh reality is it's always been me and my children. I just would try to include him. I like to check and see if they're well done. I don't like no medium. well. Lamb chops, like lamb chops need to be well done. Yeah, that's good. So let's transfer y'all over here. I like to pour to get all those little juices. And we're gonna cover this until I'm ready for the next batches. Because I have to clean them. But I want to grate this cheese and talk to y'all. So, I don't know if I'm going to stay on here the whole time cooking dinner. Because talking and cooking, and I'm doing a lot of moving around. I cooked the lamb chops in this particular air fryer for 450 for 18 minutes. 9 minutes on each side. Does it really good. This Gouda cheese is going to fill up this bowl. I should add a grate in a bigger bowl now. I'll make some of the macaroni and cheese in the something about that Gouda moving. It's like, why open a box and it's only this much in it? What's that? I was gonna start boiling the noodles, but. Let me season these. Alright, y'all, so I'm just mixing it in here. Kind of combining everything so that it marinates. Okay, until next time, remember you can tune into Black Girl Say Something every Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll probably post a little short clip once dinner is done to show y'all what that looked like. I'm not going to take y'all through the whole process. I'm just, ready to get off of here. And until next time.